Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is MrChrisSugar, and today I've got a little bit of a demo thing to show you guys. I got this from Keymailer. It's called Automate It, and I thought it was really quite interesting. And I have done a couple of the first weekend of campaign levels in it. I might try and see if I can restart that to kind of show you the first kind of basic ones, and this week kind of very quick little run through of what the game is about. Basically, it's a puzzle game basically, and you have to try and it looks like I can redo the levels possibly, and you have to try and solve set up an automation to create something is basically what you have to try and do. So for example, I think if I click here, I'm hoping it'll load up the first one again and we can show you how it's done. So you get the end point, the two kind of points here, and then the end point to kind of join onto, and you have to try and now I can't actually remember how I did this before, but you kind of do this kind of thing to try and set up a conveyor belt, and then you can have one coming from this one as well. See if we can join it on, and then you click the button to start it. How do I do that again? I think if I hit the space bar it starts running, and I've did it the wrong way around. So these are the output points, so I'm going to pause that again. So I've done it the wrong way around, so we need to demolish that, and we can do that down here, and we'll get rid of these, and we're going to do them the other way around because this is the output part and these are the inputs, so that's why we got it mixed up. So we're going to get the conveyor belts again, put one right down to here, and oh no, that's not the right bit, and then one along to, oh no, it wasn't the right bit, just looked a bit off whenever I was looking at there, and then pull that one along, and now why is that one not going straight through? Oh no, it's not going to do that. I think actually, if I remember correctly, I think I can use this thing here, if I can remember how to rotate it. How do we rotate it again? And what's the rotate button? R, rotate. There we go, that's the one. And I think if we do this, then I think that also gives us a little extra conveyor belt part here, and this then should be able to go right back down. And then let's see what happens when I press the space button. The space bar this time. So let's see if it goes through both. It does, yay! So there we've got it. We've got it, and it'll complete the required amount. So I think, what is it we need in this? So complete in 42 seconds or less. Use 59 or less power. So I think we're going to manage. Can't remember exactly how it ends up completing it, but oh no, it doesn't look like we've managed to do it in time. Oh, right, let's try that again. So, because I forgot, you have to do something that makes it into the iron bars and iron pipes. Now, what was it I had to do? Is it the furnace? I think it was maybe the furnace. Let's see if we can add this in here. Let's see what that does. So that seems to look as if it's making the bars. And then what was the other thing I had to make? Let's rotate this round. Now we haven't managed to do this in the time, but we'll set that going again and see if that's what we were to do. I think it was. There, we've got the bars coming now, and also the pipes hopefully coming as well. There we go. No, it's not the pipes. That must be the wrong thing. But I wonder if there's an easy way here to tell you what thing it is that makes it. Is it that one? Is it the press? Is it the press machine? I wish I could remember how I did this the very first time. Let's see if we put a press machine in and take this one. Is that, or is that what I've got already? I think is it the press I've already got, I think. Let's see, we'll take this one away and we'll put in, I'm missing a little above there. That is the same one, right? So that's not what we need because that's not working. And so we have got, that's the cutting machine, or is it the cutting machine? Maybe it's the cutting machine we need. Maybe it's that one. Let's see. Let's try that one. See what happens this time. You never know. Could be the right one. Could be. We'll find out. But I've obviously totally and utterly messed this one up. Let's see. Is it the right one? Oh no! It looks like I had the right thing the last time for this bit. So that wasn't the problem. Right. So it was supposed to be this thing here. We can get rid of this. It's the other one that's the problem. So we will work this out together, and you can see how it is about. This is the very first one. This was a tutorial which I kind of walked you through the first time I did it, which is why I absolutely scooshed it the first time. Obviously, it's not giving you the tutorial stuff on this one at the moment, so it's proving a little bit more challenging. But nonetheless, no less fun and interesting to try and figure out. So, what is it I'm trying to make again? I can't actually remember. The iron particle, yeah. So that one's working, right? So it is whatever I need to put in here. So that was the press machine. So that's not what I need. So I'm trying to make iron pipes. So maybe do I need to do the press machine followed by one of them? Maybe was that what it was? I can't remember. Remember, guys. Hopefully it is. Let's see. Let's go with this, and then let's put in a cutting machine and a conveyor belt right down, and then let's see what happens this time. Is this the right thing? Here we go. Oh, that's not working. So that's definitely not the right thing. Let's try that one again. As you can see, it can be a bit of a challenge, but we'll figure it out. So output from output. Alright, so that's nonsense. That's not what we need. Why is it not letting me delete that? Is it because it's selected? Maybe. I don't know. Why is it not letting me do that? Do I have to have one there? Why can I no longer select these? I don't know what's happened. I want to get rid of this. So let's see. Is it because it's not paused? That's why. It's just paused. Right. So that's not what we wanted. And let's see if we can find something else that might do the trick. Can I get a wee bit of information about what these things are? That doesn't look like the thing I used before because that looks massive and I don't remember doing that. Is it manufacture? Manufacture, let's try that one. Let's see what happens now. Oh, something's not quite right with my conveyor belt here. We need to fix that. What is going on with that? Why did I get stuck? or whatever it is, this isn't working now. So do I need to let me think. Let me see if we swap these maybe. I'm going to run out of power here. I don't know, and I don't know what happens when I run out of power because that's never happened to me. So this will be a new experience, guys. Let's see if we put in the manufacture thing first. Then what? What we're going to do after that? What do we think? Let's put in. Let's try that. See what happens now. Speed it up a bit. Nothing's happening here, so that's not working. So that's not helpful at all. So, but I have made my bars. I just need to figure out how on earth to do the thing. Right, let's try and turn on the tutorial.
Welcome
Let's
to
see if we
Automate
can
It
get that
Corporation. You are now part of an elite team responsible for optimizing interstellar production lines. With your help, we'll take automation to the next level. Before we begin, let's get you familiar with your controls. Ready?
Ready?
First, let's move the camera. Use WASD to pan around. Move your mouse wheel to zoom. Great. Now, hold middle mouse button and move your mouse to rotate the view. This will help you navigate complex factory layouts. Perfect. Now let's explore the building menu. To automate production, you'll need machines, conveyors, and splitters. Press B to open the building menu.
Right, open.
Here, you can browse different categories of buildings. Select the conveyor belt from the menu.
Okay.
Whenever you select a building, the building details menu will appear. Use it as your best friend because in it you can find all the shortcuts and build settings.
You can hear the guy talking.
Now it's your turn. Place a conveyor belt to connect the spawner to the highlighted receiver. Use the anchor system to align the belts properly.
There we go.
Well done. Now, let's add a machine to the system. To process the materials, we need a press. Select it from the building menu and place it on the conveyor path.
So, let's do that.
Great job. Now let's see your system in action. Press spacebar to start the simulation. This will activate the spawner and move resources through the system. Nice. If things are moving too slow, use period and comma to adjust the speed of the simulation.
Right. Oh.
All right. Let's stop the simulation to check our objectives. Press spacebar again to pause the simulation.
Okay.
Now, let's refine our system a bit more. Look at the objective panel in the top left corner. This panel shows everything you need to complete in this level.
Yeah.
Our next task is to split the flow of resources to improve efficiency. But before that, click on a receiver. You'll see various configuration options, such as allowed items for that receiver. As you can see, in this level, each receiver accepts one different item. Let's build a splitter. Splitters allow you to divide resources into multiple paths. They don't create more material, but they distribute them evenly. If you need to destroy some conveyors, you can use the demolition tool. Place a 1x2 splitter on the spawner output and connect it to both receivers.
Right. And we'll... I think I did this the wrong way, but we'll go with it. I can't quite see if it's in the right way. Right, so let's pull this down here. Let's see if this works. Are they happy with that? Or they want me to do it exactly like that? Right, okay, well maybe have to kind of change that. So let's delete that and delete that and delete that. There we go. Right, so let's place the split. Let's get rid of all this here. And let's place the splitter right at it. There we go. Boom. And then we're going to get the conveyor belt. We're going to pull that down. And then we're going to pull this one right down. Oh,
Perfect.
perfect.
Now we're sending resources to 2 different paths. Let's add another machine to process the extra materials.
Okay.
Place a cutter on the second output to process the material before it reaches the receiver. Excellent work.
Is
Now
that all we
both
had to
outputs
do?
are being used efficiently.
I
Now, just start the
I feel like
simulation
I
and
was
complete the level.
complicating this massively. There we go. And just like that. Hooray! And you managed to do it. So, was that faster than the last time I did it? I don't know. I think it might have been. So, was that my first attempt or was that my last? No, I don't know. I don't know. But there you go. So there you go. That is basically the kind of thing that you do and automate it. If this thing looks like your kind of thing, do check it out in the Steam store. It is something that I think I will try and learn a little bit more about before I jump in to try and make any more videos about it. But I do enjoy playing it, and it is quite a fun thing to kind of mess about with. And I do enjoy puzzles and try to work it out, although I did cheat a little bit with the tutorial just to get us through the video here. But it is fun, and do check it out. But until next time, guys, that's all for me. Have fun and stay safe, as Harris would normally say when he's here with me. But until next time, bye for now.